from the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport. And driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thank you for getting your pot on. Thank you for hating Tom Brady. I know you do. I know you do. It's all right. Mark the Soldier's here. I know you loved that roast yesterday.
I just loved it because
I forgot that it was live, and I was so upset. So people started to say, "Hey man, you watching this?" So I got there a little bit late. I watched, and then I went back and caught the people I didn't see.
Yeah, I had decided to start it from the beginning. You know, American Idol's on. That was a little more important.
Yeah, I rolled.
How could that possibly be more important?
Yeah, if you saw it this year, I already made my guarantee. I already said who the winner it's going to be.
All right.
I already said it.
Okay.
Yep.
I see somebody down there. Did you ever notice that Matt Reese kind of has he resembles The Rock a little bit? And he can lift that one eyebrow. You can lift that one eyebrow. You did. You kind of got it going there.
The only thing I resemble is his bald head.
The pebble.
I'm jealous of the rest of them.
You're back at the gym.
Yeah.
I would know what the
take a lot
pebble's
more.
cooking.
I was thinking about that, going back to the gym. Has it been a while for you?
Yeah, it's been 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
And you were probably you played football for a long time, in gyms probably most of your life.
Yeah.
And then you go back there. Did you... See, the thing is, you're at a different age now.
But sure am.
No, but what I'm saying is there used to be a time where you would walk through a gym, and Laura's going to be able to relate to this. And as a guy, you'd be like, you'd suck it in and pump it out a little bit. I see it. I see it in the gym I go to.
I still suck it in. What are you talking about?
Some of the outfits at gyms nowadays.
I told Natalie, because I like going to the gym. I said there was a girl on top, and not on top, in front of me.
In my mind, she's on my
she was on the stair stepper. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, yep.
I did an extra half a mile on the cardio.
I got to ask a quick question. What's this gym you speak of? What's a gym?
It's right next to the bar.
All right.
I noticed that Laura wore the biggest hoops she could find today.
I did.
We had a big discussion, and we called Laura because I said that the bigger the hoop, the bigger the drama. Obviously, most people know bigger the hoop, bigger the hoe, but I said drama.
Well, you're right.
I
I'm from
swear
Greece.
to God.
I'm from Greece.
Okay. Well, let me ask you. Okay, you
Yeah.
and Matt have both worked in hospitality. You've seen all kinds of shit. Am I wrong? Mm-hmm. This is the bigger the hoop, the bigger.
It's the worst.
It's drama, right?
It's usually drama. It's usually the biggest pain in the ass.
Okay.
But yeah, they're
All right.
crazy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I agreed with that, but not the fact that
I
East
said
Side
Webster.
girls wear the biggest hoops. I said
No,
that's
I
West
said
Side.
I said Webster.
I
don't know.
I said Webster.
Yeah.
Might be downtown now.
Yeah. But then I said East Side
I
girls.
can show you
if
some
want
videos from
the-
last night to show.
We're
If you
gonna
want the
show
drama,
those
you wear
videos.
the nails.
We're going to show those videos, and then we're going to talk to Jeffrey Rogers because he was there and he got his face.
He was there?
Yeah. You
Where,
didn't
what?
go through the comments?
No, I didn't go through all
Oh,
of them, I
you
guess.
showed me the thing.
I looked at all the videos.
Somebody got in his face, and somebody else
Oh,
filmed
that
it.
was him?
Yeah.
Hey.
What?
Kind of, let's do some. What are you talking about? No.
Well, there was a Sexy Red. Does anybody know Sexy Red, the rapper?
Yeah.
You do know Sexy Red?
No.
She has two songs, same title. I think one is what is it, Pumptown, Boomtown, something like that.
I've never heard her.
Yeah.
I went down the Sexy Red rabbit hole probably a couple months ago because I heard
deep
about
rabbit hole.
no.
man.
Twist that
She
camera
came
just
out
so
with
it-
these lip glosses.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you've heard
other
the
way.
names of these lip
Where's Matt?
glosses, but that is how I started knowing about Sexy Red because the names of her lip glosses are like Booty Hole Brown,
Yes.
Sex on Your
Yes.
Period.
So
like literally,
I
And
would
then
play
this
the
is how
dirty
I-
version of her song because she talks about Booty Hole Brown and all this stuff. Except there's a lot of the N-word in there, and I think a lot of times if a white guy's playing it, people don't really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
What's that?
So I figured I found a clean version, and we'll play it in a little while.
So there
Just
was,
goes beep, beep,
there was a
beep,
fight
beep, beep.
outside of there.
Oh no, there wasn't a
Before-
fight outside of there.
All
Before
fight?
it started.
Matt,
There was
But like before it
billions
opened.
of fights.
Matt-
Before it
Yeah.
opened?
Matt,
Before it even opened.
Matt sent me a
Inside.
thing.
What were you doing there?
I wasn't. I got the videos.
That explains why there were so many cops when I
Oh, it was
drove past
bad.
it coming home last
A
night.
woman from Buffalo ended up dying.
Last night?
Yes, as a
From
result.
this?
Yeah,
They said they
Down
almost
the
canceled
streets.
the concert.
yeah.
What are they fighting about?
I have no idea, but one
Fucking
chick.
drama.
Booty
There's
hole is
learn.
darker.
All right, maybe we just need to go to this now.
Sorry, it was my fault for you to mention
Why?
it.
Who
But
cares?
You
Hey,
would have
man,
thought
they were
the
fluid.
Armory was the telling sign that, hey,
Oh shit!
why
This was
do you
at
want
the
to?
Armory.
No,
it was a Blue
Blue Cross
Cross.
Arena.
Don't you think the Blue Cross would say, geez, I don't know if I really want to take on that show, being what happened the last time there was a
Matt,
show in town.
I don't know, and
Yeah,
you,
but you
you
can
and
also
I,
say Blue Cross might have a much better security plan.
You would think.
yeah.
Did they execute
Well,
it?
because a lot of
Doesn't
them are
sound like
undercover
it,
cops,
but
so yeah.
plan.
Okay.
have so much
Most of the
security, though.
fights that.
But you're right.
So I just want to show you guys up on the TV, and I'll pull up what Matt
I mean,
sent
that
me.
first one I sent you was before the show really started.
That's what I saw on Twitter.
Well,
that
I think that
When he punched her in the face?
the
Yeah.
first fight and the second fight, I believe, have the same people in the fight.
think you're right.
I think they're the same people in the fight. So, yeah.
By the way, if you're going to video these fights, can you do a little better job? I mean, cameras are shaking
horizontal, not
everywhere.
vertical.
Yeah.
What the
just back
hell?
up a few steps.
You
Yeah.
said it was the
love
deadliest
the people
weekend
that
in
video.
Rochester.
6
and,
homicides
like,
this
Yeah. So,
It's not even warm
absolutely
out.
horrible.
Sexy
We're
Red.
ahead of last year, too, by 2
Sexy
weeks.
Red song is Pound Town, and then there's Pound Town 2. Now, let me just see, because
fuck?
I have to go over to Bank 3 here. I
Pound
grabbed.
Town's a nice
Like,
visit.
I've
though.
never,
I like going there. every
I've
once in a
never
while.
heard
going
of
to
her.
Pound
I had
Town.
never listened to her. It was like something that popped up on.
The hoop
I don't
earrings she
know.
wears, though, holy shit, they're huge.
I mean, yeah,
All right, so this is one of the.
bigger than Emily's.
I'm trying to. Let's see if I can. I was trying to mirror this up there. Why is it not mirroring for me? Hang on. There we go. Yep. All right. And now I'm going to be able to just show you guys exactly what was going on inside the arena last night. Here we go. So this is
It looks like a
So
sellout
this is
show.
in the arena.
Inside the arena.
yeah. So this is
Oh shit.
unable to cast. Okay.
It's like a sold-out show.
It didn't.
I can tell.
But
like
watch
an Amber
this.
scheme.
Now watch this.
Tap on
You
your
see-
screen, just one tap.
Don't forget, though, this is before the show, so nobody gets there yet.
Right. So this is early. So this is a woman. He pushes his girlfriend out of the way. That chick throws it, and boom!
Oh!
I mean, he punches her in the
clocked her.
face.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I go, how hard did he hit her? Because she doesn't go down.
I know.
I think
That
he-
bitch does not
Yeah.
go down.
I think he either missed or just
I think he
great.
just I think he
got
grazed
it.
her.
Because
Yeah.
he came, I mean, when I tell people to throw a 2, a lot of times they'll tell you in exercise class, throw a 2. I always say, bring the head to hip, look at the ground, bring it all. The best boxers in the world brought it all.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He brings it all.
He
And that's
was
a-
stepping up, though. He's going upstairs. I think he may have missed her partially, but he
Okay.
got her somewhat.
All right, so there's that.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but she did throw a freaking drink at him. And that's
Yes.
I
Right.
understand, but
Bullshit.
now I don't know if this had to do with the woman he was with, who he pushed out of the way, who looked like she was a white lady. But then we go down into this one, and this fight is outside, and I think it's the same people, and her pants are gone.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely the same girl.
That's that guy, right? And then that girl who he pushed out of the way, her pants are gone. Like, that guy goes
They
over to
sure
touch.
are.
He went over to pull her leg, the security guard, and he's like, I don't want to look at that. Yeah, her pants completely off. Pants under. I have not seen that ever. Matt, you have run bars and restaurants for 20-something years, maybe more. I don't know. Have you ever seen anything like
I
that?
have.
You've seen that,
Yeah.
where chicks. But now these are both.
The only thing missing is a weave on the floor.
Those are women fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the other fight.
So is that him?
Yeah. This is
That's
Jeffrey
right there?
Rogers.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw this
So-
one. I was wondering
yeah.
who that kid was.
Somebody got in his face.
He backed down quick, but he didn't. He was scared.
He was.
Well, because he doesn't want the cops called because he can't afford another arrest.
Yeah, this is the one with, I think, Jeffrey. Yeah. Yeah, don't touch me. And then he told me he's had a problem with this kid for a while. I don't know what happened. Then there was this one. I think this is
Did you see
in
what
the
this girl's
bathroom.
doing? Did you
This
see what
is
the
in
two girls are doing?
Yeah, this is in
This
the bathroom.
isn't a fight, by the way.
No. This
You
is
can
two
see
women.
what she's doing, right?
Oh
She's-
yeah.
She's pleasuring her, the other chick, in the bathroom on the floor next to the toilet. And if you listen, yeah, next to the toilet, they had to be on ecstasy. They had to be high. I don't know what was going on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy, right?
Hey,
There's the girl
everyone's crazy,
comment
but
is the
not like
best
this.
thing.
I know. No, yes.
She's like, "You nasty bitches could have waited till you got
That's
home."
why-
Yeah.
You nasty motherfuckers. That made me laugh. Okay, so there's that, and then there's just more random fights of people up front.
This is just a
This
girl
is the
dancing.
chick. Yeah, I actually saw this on Rock Gone Mad too. That's
She's
not
on
well,
something,
anyway.
by the way. You see her face in another picture. You see
Yes.
her face, and she just looks like she is methed out.
But then there's fights up front, and most of the fights all seem to be women. And I go, what is going on with behavior in the city? Now, this was a tragic, deadly weekend for the greater Rochester area. I think there were 7 total deaths now. The one was a result of this concert. I think there was fights. There's spot shotter went off after this. I think the woman who died from Buffalo, and we'll talk to Jeffrey a little after in a couple minutes, actually. I think I can call him. I can probably call him now. He said that she was from Buffalo and I think she got shot out on the streets.
After the concert or before?
After the concert. Then there was just stuff from Friday into Saturday night, or what do we call it? Friday Day? You know, somewhere between 11 and 1.
Was she shot before or after he got
Friday Day, yeah.
Friday.
Then you had the 2 kids at Oak Hill, the 24-year-old and 18-year-old. I don't know how fast you're going down those roads to, like, lose it. I mean, you got to be flying. From where are you getting the speed from? Where are you going?
18,
Or there was a
one
deer.
was 24.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you had a deer.
Well, then you saw
but
the
to
other
hit
car.
that,
you would've
to hit
said
that
that.
tree,
There was
man.
another stolen car. Hit the 14-year-old boy,
14.
and he died.
He fell out.
Oh, he fell out.
He was
he
the
was in
last kid in, and he fell out. I feel terrible because I think that there's I was thinking about this, Matt, and I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts on it, but I thought when I heard this, I go, this is where you wish in a way that the bail reform was a little not
still be alive.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Well,
can't,
he wouldn't because he's 14.
I
He would
can't
never
say
get
that, but the
charged.
bail reform, you may be able to hold them. I mean, it was Sheriff Baxter who told us it was a year ago, because it was Mulconnery's 15th anniversary, and he said, we had a kid that we picked up 12 times, and he's somewhere around 14 years old. 12 times! Then there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
And you
6
go-
murders.
But you're not going to stop it either.
So
You're gonna-
then there's more. So if there were 6 murders, and then the 14-year-old dead in the car, that's 7, and then the 2 people out here, that's 9.
Jesus Christ.
That's 9. 9 people died, but as a result of violence in the city, or I don't know what happened at Oak Hill, but the other one was somebody left their car running, ran back into their house to get something. These kids jumped in, and they took off. And the thing is, like, you go, I think it's easy to go, well, kids need to behave and all. I go, kids have been doing dumb shit since the beginning of time. I did so much dumb stuff as a kid. I stood on the on the roof of cars and surfed up to 30. Can you imagine you fall off? You're done.
Yep.
You're done. Never thought about it. Never entered my head. I feel terrible for this. I have a lot of friends I went to high school with, some that I grew up with that were killed in just dumb driving accidents. Not even alcohol related, just being dumb kids. So I don't want to, but I go, what if this is your example of how to behave?
These are
That
somewhat grown adults.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Like they look, they didn't
I
look
mean, the
young.
ones in the street are even worse, where they're jumping to guys and they're beating the shit out of
They
each
didn't look
other.
young. I mean, I was
No,
like,
they don't.
holy crap. Because you had a full-size man who's like, right here, just
I'm
hauls
telling
off
you,
and hits.
These guys are looking like they're more like my age, around 50.
That's
That
what
guy,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
When the fuck do you grow
I
up?
don't know. I have no idea.
What really was the problem before a concert started that you really just had to smack some girl? I know she threw the drink at him. I don't give her say that's okay though.
What? Hitting her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No
don't
matter
either.
what.
I don't either.
Punch in the face.
Right.
Like,
I mean, that was a closed fist
Yeah.
punch. That's a close
The other guy
fist.
takes him down right after he does it. So I wonder how that guy ended up though, that got tackled. Because the guy that threw the punch, the other guy kind of tackles him down the stairs.
Oh, I didn't see
I'd like
that
to know
part.
how he ended up. 'cause
Yeah.
Those stairs
Well,
are
he
no
was,
joke.
but he was standing up when the girl, it looked like his girlfriend's
that was
pants.
him?
Yeah, I thought it was. I was trying to see if the shirt matched.
That's the.
Does
No,
it look-
it was the same girl, but it couldn't have been the same guy because they wouldn't be together.
oh,
I
I
need to
thought.
see the videos. Again.
Unless he's trying to pull
We
her
need to
off.
see
I
the
see.
videos again? All right,
It's
we'll
'cause,
check it.
yeah, we'll
Or
have to
they
see
came
videos.
across each other again.
Yeah, somebody wrote here several.
place
No, they
He's
would have.
He's trying to pull her
They
off.
would have all gotten kicked out. They would have been escorted out.
I don't know.
So-
that shit was out of control.
All right, let me add. You go to a lot of concerts. You go to a lot of concerts. Mark goes to a lot of concerts. And you've run bar fights. They happen. It's gonna
Especially with
happen.
football games.
Yeah, they do. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Basically, this is what's happening right now.
But I see less at football games. I haven't seen
It's
as
gotten better.
Yeah, it's gotten way better. Well, because I think the drink it's so expensive, and I think they cut it off at a certain point.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
But concerts, when you go to country concerts and things, I've seen fights. I haven't seen that many.
No.
I have not. That was like
You do see some stupid fights,
Yeah,
but
I've
not like
seen
these. Mostly in the lawn.
yeah in the
These
lawn.
are regular
Yes.
seats. I mean, I don't know.
So what is it? Is it because I was looking through, and I know there's a lot of people that will associate hip hop with violence, and there's been papers on it. So I found a paper that said there's no correlation. There's just as much violence in the other live events, other live
I will
music
tell
events.
you that towards the end down at Bathtub Billy's, we did hip hop nights.
Yeah.
And honestly, it saved a business.
Okay.
It was dying, and we would take in $15,000-$20,000 a night.
Holy shit!
From 11:30 to 2. 90% of the time, not a fight in the place.
Okay,
Huh?
so
Not
then
a
there
fight.
you go.
Not a fight at all. Not,
Okay.
not even a confrontation.
So then,
Everybody's having a good
then
time.
the paper I read was like, that's what the title was.
Yeah.
It said there's no correlation. It's not that. But then why this show? Why Sexy Red? Why are there all these fights for Sexy Red?
I mean,
is
you're
it
going to
just
get
that?
idiots,
Yeah,
you know?
she is it her style?
I have
is
no
it that she? I don't know her. All I know is the whole
Well,
lip gloss shit.
All right,
Like,
but urban settings around the country. We're seeing more. I mean, Buffalo had a 14-year-old kid shot this weekend.
Yeah.
I think there were 6 teenagers shot, 1 14-year-old killed.
Well, a
excuse
lot of
me,
the comments
in
in that
Buffalo.
said that people were coming from Buffalo and Syracuse, and that's what caused the problem. But you never know how true that is, unless you have an arrest. Was there an arrest last night? I'd like to know the arrest records.
I don't know. I haven't
Where are
seen
they
that.
from?
That's a good point.
I
I'd
don't
like
to
know.
Where are you from? Are they coming from Buffalo? Are they coming
No,
from Syracuse?
but-
Are they right here in Rochester?
I will say I'm glad you're here because you back up exactly what I read today. The paper said there is no more than that. And you had Bathtub Billy's, and that's,
Yeah.
man, that's a lot of money in a 2-hour
Oh, my
period.
God, it was
Holy
insane.
I wasn't allowed to go in.
Why?
Oh, no.
Oh.
You're too white, Mark.
Way too-
Then I started going. Then I started going. Then I started going, and it had been fun.
Who let the token in?
I actually went in one night because I had to bring some stuff there, and I ended up standing behind the bar.
It's crazy the money they spend to get in these places, and then they do something like that.
What? I mean, these I don't know what Sexy Red tickets are, but the tickets for most concerts now are running north of 50,
So
60
expensive.
bucks,
Oh,
right?
God.
It's got to be a lot more.
And the
than
I
that.
don't know
Yeah,
for
right.
Sexy Red. I'm
So
thinking
cheap.
Blue Cross Arena.
Blue
60.
Cross,
Yeah.
you're looking at probably 50, 60 bucks.
That's
no,
what I
when
meant.
I went to Journey, it was $80 a day.
Yeah, but that's. I don't know what a Sexy Red concert is, so I was trying to go a little bit
You can
lower,
look
but
her up.
I'm not really sure. But I mean, I don't know. As you watch it, it's just it's scary. It's outrageous. It's a little. Here she is with Pound Town, by the way. This is Pound Town.
St. Louis. Heavy on it.
Take heed.
A lot of substituted words here.
I'm out of town, thuggin' with my round. I'm out of town, thuggin' with my round. Where the hitters? I'm looking for the bros. Quit playing hitter, cause the big toe. Pound town, just left
I don't see anything.
So there was a shooting. There was a shooting at her video set back in September.
Okay. Yeah, but what does that have to do with Rochester, though?
I'm
That's the
looking
thing.
for something.
She's
here.
like a St. Louis. I don't have no idea.
Yeah.
Let me see what.
I will say there's some country concerts you go up in those in the lawn seats though.
Oh, I
There's
saw
some nasty
last
fights
year.
up there, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that too.
I've seen
I have
some
seen
nasty,
that.
nasty fights up there. So it's not just
That's what I mean.
hip hop or rap like everybody wants to say it is. It's all of them. There's idiots at every single concert.
Well, alcohol.
Alcohol makes it worse. They're
Right.
all Superman then,
Yeah.
Everybody's a Superman. I mean, I worked, like I told you last week, I worked for John Scherer back in the day at Darien Lake. We used to have to break up fight after fight after fight, people trying to sneak in over the fence. It was nonstop. You were going all the time.
Jeez.
Yeah. People are just idiots.
Yeah, but I wonder. Like, I would think that the behavior would be a little bit better now, but I guess it's not. And now it's like
Sometimes.
you see everything.
Sometimes.
I mean, you see everything nowadays.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. We didn't see it on social media. It wasn't put in our face all the time. Like, we'd see 30, 40 fights a night, but you never saw it on social media because it didn't exist.
Let's see what Jeffrey Rogers says, because he was there. He was at the show.
Apparently.
We can ask him how much tickets were.
How much is this face?
$100.
$100 for a ticket?
Hello?
Jeffrey Rogers, we're calling you a little
Welcome.
early. How are you?
Hey. I'm good.
So we were just talking about the Sexy Red show last night.
Yeah.
How much were tickets to that?
Some of them range from like 50 to like, I'm hearing like $400.
$400. And man, it seemed like there were a lot of fights. Were there a lot of fights there?
Yeah, definitely.
And because I thought when I talked to you earlier, you said I'll never go see another concert in Rochester.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it. it was, and mind you, I was already hesitant about even going because I don't go out that much. I don't even go to parties, but I was like, let me go out. I went inside, and there was multiple fights, people passing out, people like at one point when somebody was like two like girls was doing something inappropriate in the bathroom. That video came out.
We saw that.
We just watched the video.
And I'd never seen anything like that ever. Like I said, there was men punching females and all types of stuff. Not only that, but I also got mushed in the face and pushed in the face.
I know. Why? Why is that? And why did that make me giggle?
So that guy was cyberbullying me like for nearly a year, months on end, just cyberbullying me, harassing me. And so I finally clapped back, and all I said was, he looks pregnant. He finally, he called up to me, I guess. He called up to me. I tried to confront him in a mature way, like, hey, I don't like that you're talking about me. He then grabbed me and mushed me on my face several times, causing my lip to bleed.
And but did it go any further than that? Because you said, don't touch me. Somebody filmed it, and they had it up.
Yeah. So like I said, he mushed me multiple times in my face, grabbing me, just basically assaulting me at this point. And people are like, I should press charges. If I press charges, he won't do any jail time because it's New York State, and they don't care about people here. So that's just how that goes.
Amen. And if you've never seen Girl on Girl, we can send you a couple sites.
What do you mean they don't care about people here? What does that mean when you say that?
Like I said, you can get punched in the mouth and punched in the face and bleed. And that's only a violation, And other states that's battery. I mean, that's more than a year in jail for punching somebody in the and mushing somebody in the face and causing harm.
Yeah. Well, right. I mean, if you're bleeding, yeah, it is strange because, like we were talking before he came on, even the 14-year-old kid who was unfortunately killed in the stolen car this weekend. I remember talking to law enforcement, and they had a 14-year-old kid that they had picked up 12 times a year ago. And that's all because bail reform or whatever the laws are just lets the kid back out, and no one's stopping it.
Yeah, like I said, this weekend it was one of the deadliest weekends in Rochester history in years. And like I said, again, this was an exhausting weekend. It started off with Avenue D, where a male was shot. He was shot and then later pronounced dead at the hospital. And then you also had another person who was also two people who were shot on Lyle Avenue. Actually, three people were shot, but two of them ended up dying. And then you had the other one on Rialto Street off of North Clinton, where three people were shot, two end up dying.
So listen, you've got your ears on the street. You talk to a lot of people. You were at this concert. You saw this stuff with your own eyes. I mean, we even saw a video where one chick had her pants just torn off. That was amazing. I had to do a double back. I went, wait, what? I can't. But either way, what are people saying is causing this?
Yeah,
why so much?
What caused the multiple fights? You have other people from other cities. You have other people who don't like each other in Rochester. You have people bumping into each other. It's a tight space. Everybody's trying to get up in front. Everybody's trying to get a space. Everybody's trying to be somewhere, which can cause, people to fight. And tensions are high, and blatantly again, just people don't like each other and they see each other from other areas or other cities, and that kind of turns out to be,
Yeah, but I never saw somebody from Syracuse and went, well, I must hate that guy. No, I must fucking hate that dude.
There's a big part plays in social media. Social media plays a big part.
So you think there's shit talking online and then it spills into real life?
Yep.
There's group chats about like Rochester versus Buffalo and Buffalo versus Syracuse and Syracuse versus Rochester. At one point last year, I think we had a shooting from somebody, Rochester and Syracuse, where people came from Syracuse to Rochester to shoot people here.
Really?
Because of those group chats. Yeah.
Holy. Just from group chats, that's driving people that insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think the drug thing has a lot to do with it.
What?
A lot of drugs being 100%. Sold. People are crossing territories they're not supposed to cross.
Yeah.
And not even that. No, honestly, looking at like a lot of things in the street, like a lot of these murders and homicides are non-drug related at all. Yeah. I mean, 2022, we've seen that. We've seen a big part. In 2022, we've seen the drugs heavily taking over the streets, but in 2021, but not this year. These are people blatantly just angry at each other. He said, she said, and people are just killing each other over that.
Holy fuck! But Matt, why do you say the drug thing? Because I wonder if New York State has sort of lit a match under this a little bit.
Oh, they have.
In that you
put fucking gasoline on this fire.
Well, you legalized marijuana, but you made us nowhere to buy it. So now you can have it, and I'm not going to get in trouble for it once I've got it. So now the black market explodes.
I'm not worried about the weed. I'm worried about much bigger things than weed. I mean, weed's not your problem. The problem is there's no bail. So what are you gonna do? No bail reform. So what? So you shoot somebody and you're out of jail in 2 days, and you're supposed to go to trial and you don't show up. What happens? Nothing.
Yeah. It is a real. I mean, it's a real problem, Jeffrey. And there's got to be people who. I always think that the problem is actually smaller than, like, it isn't the majority of people that are committing the problem, but it's like, you know, that old stupid saying of, you know, one spoiled apple spoils the bunch, or whatever it is. You ruin everything.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, like I said, I was watching staff and security officers get punched in the face trying to break these fights up, and people who just blatantly work at the Blue Cross Arena on it, you know, every weekend had to see such violent behavior. I mean, I was looking at employees get pushed over, knocked over. This was violent.
Some of these people aren't, like, young.
No, a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are very old.
I don't mean to be mean, but I mean,
listen, anybody who's in usher there is the average age is about 70 if you think about it. And then the guys in gray are all undercover cops, but there's only so much they can do when they're outnumbered like that.
Right.
Just like the whole city, they're outnumbered. That's the problem. Who the hell wants to be a RPD right now? Who the hell wants to be a cop?
Nobody.
And this started in 2020. If you really think about it, during the summer.
But what is it, Jeffrey? Like, to me, it feels like it's a behavior problem. Like, if you just sort of behaved, and I know that sounds like a simple, stupid old man solution, but my thing is, like, can you take a little pride in something and walk away? Anytime I hear kids talking, they're always like, yeah, walk away, be the bigger person, walk away, be the bigger person. But then we have stuff like this. And again, if you're talking numbers, it's 6, unfortunately, terrible. 7 people died in the Rochester area due to violence.
Yeah. And like I tell people all the time, this violence is blatantly out of control. I mean, it's completely out of control. To have, you know, again, 7 people basically murdered here.
Yeah.
In the city of Rochester.
So, like, violent. Some of it came after the concert too, right? Isn't that when you told me that a woman from Buffalo died?
One, right, the one in Rialto Street. Yeah.
So
because there was a fight at the fight at the Blue Cross Arena, which led into the city.
All right, so you're a young guy. There's all these efforts, right? The churches are trying. Everybody's trying. You've got people going door to door to try to talk to people and all this. What?
Well, I don't know about that. I don't actually think about that, and I don't know about that because, you know, the churches are not involved in the communities as much as they used to be. I mean, the efforts may seem like they're there, but they're not.
Okay. So what do you think what would make young people like you, because it's mostly, well, not all, usually they're in their 30s too, right, that are 40s, 50s, whatever. It goes like all ages. It goes all ages. I mean, what would it be that people are going to listen to or stop this?
You know, honestly, I don't know. That is an answer I won't be able to answer because there's so many things that plays in the factor.
All right. Well, was the Sexy Red concert at least good after you got your face smushed? You look, you look sharp. You look good. You had your yellow and black jacket on.
I enjoyed my last concert in Rochester.
All right.
Is her music really violent?
I'm just starting to think I'm just too good to be out here. I'm too popular now at this point, and people want to attack me because I'm reporting news and they want to mess with me.
Yeah, I feel the same way about myself. I got as many enemies as you, buddy.
Well, I did see on some of the comments, the news kid, they called him. The news kid said that person.
So did most of these fights happen? A lot of these look like they happened before the concert really got going.
Even started, yeah.
Did it go on throughout?
A lot of fights were breaking out before the artists even got on stage.
That's what we're saying, yeah. So did it continue throughout the whole show, or did it kind of calm down a little bit?
It didn't calm down. It continued.
No. The outside was bad. I saw the outside. That was really bad.
Yeah.
People fighting outside.
Yeah, in the streets. Yeah.
Man, that's not. What do you got there? Just say, what do you got?
girl's face all fucked up from a Morgan Wallen concert.
Yeah, see, it happens everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It can happen anywhere. Right. So I don't want to.
There's idiots everywhere.
Because I think the easy thing is to go, well, we can't have these kind of shows.
I think it's just in gatherings, large gatherings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
Festivals.
Although,
think about Park Ave Fest or that's.
I mean, the last bad one you had, though, was at the Armory where the lady died. So now you've had back-to-back shows that have been really bad. So now it's going to be tough.
But Water Street's been having shows, and they haven't had any problems that we know of.
Right. And I thought the one at the Armory was more because they thought they heard gunfire and people got trampled on the way out, which is still terrible. Yeah. And I don't want to say anything.
That?
That was almost 2
years. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Since he got closed down.
Yes, all right. I remember that.
All right. Well, Jeffrey, thank you for coming on. I'm glad you're okay and didn't get hurt.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah. GSL News. Check it out. He's right on top of everything. Kid hasn't slept in all week.
Jeffrey, get back to Florida. Screw New York.
He's on his way.
New York sucks, bro. Get out.
He's on his way.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Jeffrey. Thank you, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
We'll see you. Damn. Yeah. I'm glad you're here because that was the thing is like I go, I know this looks bad. This was a lot in one spot. But the weird part is I don't think anybody really knows about it. Like, had you not sent me anything?
I don't know.
I hadn't seen it.
I saw on Twitter that there was a fight outside the War Memorial.
Yeah, but that was it. I thought it was a fight.
I don't see the news covering it. If it wasn't for social media, you would never know about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. And Matt sends me this thing, and I see there's fight. I'm watching the chick, no pants, the girls pleasuring each other in the bathroom, or one of them. I don't know what the. Laura, that's not for you?
No, that is not my style.
No? Not a handicapped style kind of girl?
No.
She's more the counter.
I mean,
you want to be up off the ground? Is that what you're saying?
I would have to be like with my partner in a private bathroom.
Private bathroom?
Yeah.
Well, they were by themselves.
Yeah.
The baby changing station.
Not on whatever drugs they were on.
Yeah, they were on some serious drugs for
intense.
sure.
My God, that was wild. Mother's Day is coming up. What's going on at BTB for Mother's Day?
We're booked. We are booked out till 2 p.m. Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's going to be crazy.
I hope in a great way.
In a good way. I hope.
So what is it?
We use our regular menu for it.
Regular menu.
Yeah.
But if people were looking for reservations after 2?
It'd be after 2 now. The
After
brunch is over at 2, but the regular menu will be still going. So
Well, we're having the Rock Crunch Wrap. Burger, mac salad, onion, American cheese. It is so good. Served with chips. Served with the award-winning meat hot sauce on the side. The multi-award-winning meat hot sauce. Whose idea was that?
That's Steph.
That's Steph? The meat sauce is Steph?
No. That's Connie.
That's Connie. It's delicious. It's amazing. That rock crunch wrap is the best. Have you had it?
No.
You want to try it? I got half left.
No.
So there's a possibility. I'm trying to talk.
Try, Mark. You
people
might
are
lose an
asking
arm
for it
now.
to be on the regular
I
menu.
think it needs to be.
It might get there.
Yeah, I'll try it,
might
Bill.
It definitely
Where'd
should.
my arm go?
So if you're looking for Mother's Day, make sure you lock it down at BTB. Now, you can go on btb.com to make a reservation.
No, you got to call.
Rock.
You got a BTB Rock.
Yeah, because we're actually requiring a deposit of $25 to hold the table.
Okay. Yeah.
And you get it back.
Yeah, because how many people are going to...
We had 2 years ago. We had I want to say 70 people not show up
Oh, my God.
between 9:30 and 2:30. So now you do a $25 non-refundable deposit, but you get it back off your bill.
That's getting more common.
It is.
Yeah, well...
It has
I
to
think
be.
it's okay. Yeah.
I do, too.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's nice because a lot of people don't want to do the buffet, so they can get fresh food. They can order what they want. They're not ordering off a buffet.
Right.
I guess. Sorry.
Yeah, crash right by the way here.
The spicy tomatillo salsa with chips. Am I saying that right? Or is it tomatillo? Tomatillo?
Tio.
Is it Tio or Tillo?
I believe it's Tio.
It is Tio with the 2 L's make a Y. That sounds amazing to me. It's just a shareable. You get that at the table. Mark would lose a finger if he was sitting with me.
No, we already
Be going for that.
touching your food.
BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill. Make sure you. What's the number, Matt, to lock down a reservation?
585-865-6510.
Yeah, do that right away because Mother's Day is coming up. You don't want to forget Mom, and BTB will take care of everything right there in the mall at Grease Ridge.